Greetings, fellow eaters, and welcome to my kitchen in sunny, beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada. Today, we're going to make hybrid easy fajitas. So my family loves fajitas. Fajitas are delicious. We're going to cook these today on the Blackstone, but just to be honest, I didn't even buy a Blackstone until I got down here. I didn't even know what they were. I have a high school buddy who got one for his camper, and I have a camper, and he said, you got to get one of these things, and I got a little one, and I was like, oh, the possibilities. So this is an easy recipe to make just in a covered skillet, and I'll kind of show you what I used to use later when we get to cooking. But in any case, this is just something that you can actually do pretty quick and easy. It probably takes about 20 minutes of prep time or so, and then the cook time is probably another 20 minutes or so total. So what we've got here is we've got some chicken breasts. We'll probably do about half of these. So there's two chicken breasts in each one of these separated packs, and then we're going to slice up some bell peppers, I'm going to slice up some onions, and then we're going to combine some ingredients to make the marinade. And I used to make this whole marinade from scratch, and it took a lot longer because I'd be digging through my spice cabinet and finding the different things. And somewhere along the line, I read somewhere that someone was using Italian dressing as their base for the marinade. And when I looked at the ingredients, that actually was a pretty solid match. And so I tried it a few times, and it works great. Good. So we're going to combine this, a little Worcestershire sauce, a little sriracha, because sriracha is the magic sauce, some lemon juice, and you can use the bottled pre-squeezed stuff, and then just a little brown sugar. We'll whisk it together. We'll slice all this stuff. We'll whisk this stuff together. We'll put it in the fridge. And also, let's not forget shoes. Today, I'm wearing some Vans slip-ons again. Now, these are special edition Vans that commemorate Thrasher magazine. Do I read Thrasher magazine? I do not. The last time I climbed onto a skateboard, Ronald Reagan was still president. But I did read it back in the day. I was way more of a BMX guy, so I used to I used to bunny hop over all my buddies' skateboards. They'd line them up. But these shoes are super comfortable. These are the Ultra Cush kind, and I got them for, and I'm not joking, $10. I don't care what's on it, for 10 bucks. Comfy shoes that I can kind of wear around the house. Perfect. So there you go. That's the shoes of the day. Okay, we've cut up everything. My wife actually tagged in and helped me, so that was pretty cool. Here's what we're going to do. We've got our chicken, 6 breasts, 3 bell peppers, and an onion. What we're going to do first is we're going to make our marinade. The whole bottle's going in here. And then, and this is how easy this marinade is, we're just going to hit it with a little Worcestershire. I do want a little bit of a kick to this, so we're gonna put a little more than usual. So you're going to have to work out your squeezes with that. If you like pho, you've probably gotten really good at putting in just the right amount. So there you go. That's 3 ingredients, and then ingredient number 4, we've got the brown sugar. So let's start with a 1/4 cup brown sugar, just a little sweetness, and we're going to go ahead and whisk it up. That's pretty good. Let's go with that. Wow, that's perfect. Nailed that one right out of the gate. Oh, almost forgot our lemon. But we do want a little citrus in there. Magic. Now we're going to put in the chicken and the vegetables, and we will massage this together a little bit. This is ready to go into the refrigerator. So you can marinate this however long you want. As with marinating anything, the longer you marinate it, the better it's going to taste. I'm going to say this is going to marinate for 4 to 5 hours, but I'm going to put it in the fridge and let it do that, and then we will cook this whole thing up. Our fajitas have been marinating for almost 5 hours. So they should have some real good flavor going on right now. It certainly smells good. I wish we had smell-o-vision here, but I'm going to go ahead and start warming up some beans. The best thing that Taco Bell ever did for humanity was the double-decker taco. I really like that a lot. I'm going double-decker style, because why not? You do what you want to do. I'm all good with it. Whatever makes you happy. One other thing I want to point out is that this is what I used to make fajitas for a long time. Before I moved down here and got my Blackstone, it's just a covered deep skillet. I would cook them in here. I would drain the juice out as I went and cook them until they were done, and that works just fine. Fajitas for probably nearly 20 years, and I've only owned a Blackstone for about 3. So, you know, please don't just assume you can't do it because you don't have one of those yet. I mean, by all means, get one because it'll change your life, but you don't have to have it to make this dish. I just want to point out first off that there is not any particular trick to cooking this. Just put down your oil, and then put your stuff on the griddle. I wish you guys could smell this. It smells fantastic. And let that go ahead and cook for a couple minutes here on this side, and then flip it. Remember, this is thin sliced, so it is going to cook fairly quickly. Okay, this looks pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and pull it off. Okay, and we are going to want some flour tortillas, so let's warm up some of those. Some assembly required. All right, let's assemble this beauty. Okay, so we've got one of our tortillas. Here's our refried beans. Just going to go ahead and put just a thin layer down right there on that. And then just a little cheese. And then we will take one of our crispy taco shells, and we're going to go ahead and fill that up with the good stuff. And I'm going to eat several of these, so just keep that in mind. There will be a bunch consumed. It's all good. You can break it too because it doesn't have to hold together. The outer thing is going to hold it together. All right. Then, this is the point where I hit it with a little lime. Like the lime. A little bit more of the shredded cheddar. And then, I'll put my sour cream on the outer shell here. I don't want a ton of it, but you can do what you like. It just depends on how much you like sour cream. I like it. I don't need it doused in it. And then salsa. So use whatever kind of salsa you like. My wife makes her own, so I'm using some of that because that's my favorite. So I'm going to go ahead and put some of that on the top, put a little bit more on the side, and then I'm going to fold this thing up. There you go. That is a very respectable looking fajita there with a little extra crunch in there, Taco Bell style. Oh, and one other point, almost forgot. We do also have the black beans. We want to double down with the beans, so I'm going to throw some black beans in the middle of this thing too. And fold it back up, and again, still awesome. So there you go. Enjoy this. I hope you guys try it. If you decide to make this, please post pictures of it and tag us. We'd love to see what you do. It's just a great dish. It's delicious. Please remember to like us and follow us on all the social channels. We've got Facebook, Instagram, we've got Twitter, we've got Tumblr, we've got Pinterest, we've got I mean, we got all the main ones. And TikTok, of course, which again, a little bit ashamed of that, but we do have that. Please like and follow us on all of our social media channels. Apologies again to our guest, Jimmy Kimmel. He is not going to get to show us how to make squirrel pie or squirrel pie fajitas or squirrel pie tacos or squirrel pie anything this week, but maybe next week. We'll see how it goes. Until next time, thanks for spending a little time with us. Hope we can help you get dinner on the table a little faster, and keep on eating.